Members of the Southern Governors Forum there converging on Lagos on Monday to discuss their resolutions. One key point on that resolution is the September deadline for the promulgation of the open grazing laws in all the state houses of assembly in the South. And also the Northern Governors Elders Forum have as well queried the legality of that. One other issue also that was resolved by the Southern Governors Forum is the PIB. They questioned the derivation of 3% over 5% that was proposed, and the privatization of the NNPC, downstream and upstream dichotomy, and trying to find some balance there to give solace to those who actually have these resources. Another one would be, I think that's just about it. Now, but the major one is the rotation of power. I, like several other Nigerians, didn't expect that. We didn't see that coming. And even just watching that video, you yourself had said, look, this was amazing. They dropped their political leanings. I mean, the APC, the PDP and whatnot, and dropping all of that disagreement, feud, conflict, to come and make one unanimous, united declaration. That was great. That made a whole lot of sense.
Definitely, it makes a lot of sense. But the question now is that if I'm going to ask the leadership of the Southern, Governor for in person of His Excellency Rotimi Akeredolu, is that is it that the leadership in the southern and the western part of Nigeria are not sure that if there is an open ballot for presidency during election, that the presidency will not come, to the southern part of the country? Or are they scared of the population that the northern part of the country has over the southern part of the country? And that's
when you say if they are scared, I don't get you. What is informing that?
Now, the fear,
whether the southern governors are scared of the
northern governor. Now, on what context? You could see from what was being played out that it was more like a plea. It was more like, we just want you to accept this.
Okay, so you read their body language to be like they are seeking an appeal.
An appeal, to the members of the Northern, Governors Forum that, you know what, you've done for years. Please let this presidency come, to the southern part of the country there. And immediately that was being said, the other people, rose up and said, no, this will still remain, with us because of what? It will weaken the northern part of the country.
In that resolution, using your own political foresight, do you see sincerity on the part of people like the Lagos State Governor, who's also a member of the Southern Governors Forum, but a strong actor or a strong stakeholder in the APC, given the leadership of the holding of the party on the side of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is more or less, for lack of a better word, a godfather in that party? Do you see the sincerity of the Lagos State government in making that resolution, knowing that it would be in opposition to the current leadership?
Well, I am not to speak on behalf of anyone.
No, just your perspective.
Yeah, but my own view is that there's an adage that says that if they give someone a cutlass, get it now, the person would definitely want to, prune his own path before any other one that's being, apportioned to him or whatever there. So definitely, if something is to be given to you for the people, will you use it for the people first or to yourself first?
Is it a rhetorical question, or am I supposed to answer?
I'm just,
because you've just answered it even before asking. You said the person who's with the cutlass would first of all tidy his own end.
Would tidy that order. So in that perspective there, the hands that has fed you, you can never want to bite it. And that's one of those things that, the advocacy, the support from, the Lagos State government and other, other state government from the western part of Nigeria, they are coming together because of one particular, entity that has helped them to achieve their government of the day and whatever they. But from my own view, I would still say that if those in the southern part of the government or of the country are capable enough to know that come 2023, the presidency is coming to the southern part of the country, I think there should not be an appeal at the initial.
If you ask me my own opinion, I don't see them appealing. I don't think they're appealing. But yes, I could sense some kind of reluctancy. Also, given the time space for the promulgation of the open grazing law in September, I see no reason why the northern governors couldn't have just vetoed a communique to say, look, from henceforth, open grazing could be abolished, and then reel out the consequences of that. But then I also do agree with you to an extent that democracy should be for the people, of the people, by the people, and shouldn't be a thing of saying it should be the turn of these people and the turn of. But where I am confused is the fact that so much agitation stems from the South, so much agitation for power, so much agitation for secession, so much agitation for their ownness. So the solution to that, you say, is in the Constitution, but these people, what if when you have the people that do not believe that there could even be a proper procedural or a proper procedure for constitutional amendment? At the end of the day, they might not have a tangible constitution that would favor them as well.
Well, in that context that you've just, made known, I want to, say this, that, like I said earlier, it's not about the zoning part that matters there. But secondly, you and I...
Comrade Tosin, we'll have a caller who's live to us. We'll have a caller from Abuja. Welcome to the show. Mary, you're calling us from Abuja. Welcome to the show. Good to have you. What's your contribution? Hello, Mary. We're talking power rotation and the resolution of the Southern Governors Forum. What's your contribution on the show today? Okay, Mary, we lost your call. Call us back, Mary. Okay, call us back, Mary. I thought we had another call. Our phone lines are still open. Tosin is my guest. Can you go on with your line of thought?
So, before the caller, called in, I was making known that the reason why there are agitations from the southern, parts of the country might be based on what we've been experiencing or what we've experienced.
Not might be. It's not something you can, you see, it's a yin-yang thing. What's good for the goose is good for the
gander.
Yes, and they're saying, look, if this thing is good for you guys and you think you've been holding on to it for a while, get us involved as well.
I'm not
and they're
talking
saying,
about
look,
what you are
they
trying to say
deserve good governance.
I'm talking about from the, from the area of, witch hunting, sending BSS to different people and, leaving behind those.
What you're saying might be, I think you're just being, you're being economical with
definitely, I cannot be too certain about it because
they have said what their agitations are. So
now the agitations, has it been said strictly that, oh, you've arrested Nnamdi Kanu, you've arrested Sunday Igboho, but you left Gumi? No. Has it been said that, oh, you are developing more of the northern part of the country?
You're talking about the Northern Governors Forum themselves, the Southern Governors Forum.
So it's not really as if they've actually pinpoint a particular reason for that.
I agree with you.
But they are just after that. You know what? We believe that this also can also come to the southern part of the country there.
I see.
Let's have this thing, come to us there. Now, another question is now that...
Before you move on to another question, so you're saying that they've not categorically been able to put their finger on it to tell the people of Nigeria to say, look, these are our grievances as governors representing the people, because what we see mostly is the people agitated and not the governors who are making these banner statements.
That is exactly.
Zoning. Okay, I see.
Exactly.
I see your point.
And that's one of those things that was not being divulged to us, during,
their resolution.
Yes, during the resolution
All right.
and the press conference and all that day.
Okay.
But we should be able to
You are going to have another point again.
So we should be able to have, what is the crux of the matter for them coming together? What exactly is the basis for coming together to say, oh, we want the presidency to come to the southern zone? Are they saying now that there is no economic development enough? Is it about bad governance? Is it about the people, themselves? Or is it about the banditry, the Boko Haram? Are they saying now that, oh, you are not doing enough when it comes to the, to the area of, making arrests? But why are you picking, from our own side? You've picked Nnamdi Kanu. Now Sunday has been declared wanted, and nothing has been done to several of those people over there.
Well, the state governor and some of the southwestern governors have also come out to criticize the invasion of Sunday Igboho's residence over the weekend, and they have reiterated the fact that the governors, being the chief security officers of the state, should be informed when such a raid is to take place. So they've criticized the action of the DSS as well.
You see, where we have ourselves in Nigeria now is not about the rule of law. It's not about the law. It's about those who have called.
Those who have called?
Yes, from the highest position or whatever there. Imagine, a statement that was being rolled out. I read on the social media that they said that it was from order from above.
Now, you're losing me here now. When you say they said, what order? I'm getting lost. What order from above? Are you talking of the Sunday Igboho's raid?
Yeah, Sunday Igboho's raid. Sunday Igboho's raid was one. There was no official release.
No, we had the spokesperson of DSS come out to say what transpired at Sunday Igboho's residence.
No, prior to the arrest that was being made by the DSS, what they did was they invaded his house.